How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. As you guys can tell, I recently lost my voice this past weekend at the Sacramento Card Show. Unfortunately, my PSA return just got back for the month of April, but I can't wait for my voice to return because I am super excited to see what's inside this box. I honestly don't remember what we sent. I will let you guys know that the return cost me nearly $1,000 in fees. They actually notified me that 2 of my cards needed to be upcharged because it was not under the bulk pricing. So I do have some very expensive cards in here. I just don't remember. I think one of them was the Shining Charizard, but I don't know what the grade of it is. So let's go ahead and see what's inside this PSA return. All right, it looks like we have a total of 48 slabs to go through, so we're going to go through this relatively quick. We're going to be using the Squirtle decal that we got from Japan and Pokemon Center for the revealer. Let's go ahead and get into this. Marnie from Shiny Star V, full art. This is a 10, very nice. Charizard VMAX from Shiny Star V as well. This got a 10, excellent. Aura's Lucario from the movie versus pack in Japanese. Very sick card. This got a 9. We'll take a 9. Pikachu from the Pika Pika promo. This got a 10. Very nice. Gengar EX, beautiful card. I believe there's a swirl right next to his hand. I don't believe this will grade very high just because of the wear on the back of this card. Very loved, as you guys can tell, but super excited to get this graded. This is my first time owning this card. Definitely want to get it slabbed. This is from the Fire Red Leaf Green set. This got a 5. I will take a 5. Pikachu Zekrom Tag Bolt full art, secret rare, beautiful card. This got a 10, beautiful. Ends Resolve from Dream League in Japanese. This is the full art. This got a 10, nice. How about Sabrina's Suggestion waifu here from Tag Bolt, full art. This got a 10, nice. Mewtwo Shadowless, very loved card, as you guys can tell from the edging on this card. This also has like a crease right here, and I believe scratching on the hollow right there. This got a 2. Definitely expect a 2 on something this worn. How about a Dragonite First Edition non-hollow? This got a 10. Very nice. Gengar non-hollow from Fossil. I think I sent this in because it looked very clean and a potential for a 10. This got a 10. Very nice. Sweet. Dragonite Fossil non-hollow. Once again, this looked like a clean copy, I believe. That's the reason why I sent it in. This got a 9. I'll take a 9. Just looking at the back of this card, it looks very worn out on the edges. Very loved. Dark Charizard Hollow from Team Rocket. Looks like there's a swirl right next to his neck. Don't expect a very high grade on this, but this got a 2. I'll take it. How about a Dark Dragonite in First Edition? Looks like there's 2 swirls next to each other on its wing right there. Beautiful card. From the eye, looks like a very clean copy. This got a 6. I'm happy with that. How about a Dark Raichu in First Edition from Team Rocket? This got a 8. Very nice. Suicune EX from Magma and Aqua. Beautiful card. Look at its reflection in the water. I've never owned this card once again before, but you can tell it is very, very loved. A lot of whitening on the edges. Needed to be graded for authenticity and to increase its value just a little bit. This got a 5. But another Suicune from Aquapolis. Very cool card. Look at the beautiful hollowing on it. This does have a bunch of surface issues on the back that I can see. Not expecting a high grade, but this got a 5 as well. Another well-loved card. Look at that corners on this guy. This is a Gardevoir and Sylveon GX. I know when I bought this card, a lot of you guys were commenting that I definitely severely underpaid for it, but you guys could only see the front. You guys did not see the wear on the back, as you guys can tell. Very loved card. Definitely wanted to get this graded because it just looks a lot better on the front, and so it looks like a very clean card once it's graded. But this got a 2. Dark Raichu First Edition. This is a vintage card and it got a 4. Very nice. How about a Hollow Mew promo? Looks like we have a swirl right there near to the edge. This got a a 2 as well. And lastly, on this stack, we have a Raikou from Neo Revelation. This looked like a clean copy. It has a potential for a 10. That's why I sent it in. And we got a 9. How about Erica's Hospitality from Tag Bolt Full Art?
We are in post editing right now, and for some reason it looks like the microphone died about a third of the way into the video, so we're gonna have to do a voiceover for the rest of the video. But we have a Erica's Hospitality, and it got a PSA 10. Moving on to Rosa from Dream League, probably one of the higher ended waifus in Japanese. This also got a PSA 10. Japanese Lugia from Neo. This is a very beautiful card. I've owned a couple of these copies, but this one got a PSA 7. Pikachu Japanese from Dream League. This is one of the secret character rares. This got a PSA 10. Gengar and Mimikyu GX. This is the full art, like alternate art. This is one of the more expensive cards. You know, in English it is very expensive. This got a PSA 10. Shining Charizard from Neo Destiny. This is one of the more well-loved cards in the submission. This is one of the cards that we got upcharged because of the price point on it, but this got a PSA 3. Solgaleo and Lunala GX in Japanese from Dream League. This is once again one of the alternate full arts. This used to be a very expensive card, not so much an expensive card anymore, but this got a PSA 10. Reshiram and Zekrom also from Dream League. This is the full alternative rare. This got a PSA 10. Another vintage card here, Dark Charizard non-holo version. This got a PSA 5. Speaking of vintage Charizard, we have a Japanese base set Charizard. Definitely not a mint copy of the card, but we definitely want to get it slabbed to ensure its value. This got a PSA 5. This is a cool find that we ended up picking at a show. It is a Squirtle City Championship. This is probably a go to my personal collection. I've never owned the copy of the City Championship version. This got a PSA 6. Munch Eevee. This is a card that has a little bit of wear on the back, but we definitely wanted to get this slabbed to encapsulate its value. This got a PSA 8. Shining Mew in Japanese. This is the Koro Koro comic promo. Beautiful card. A lot of people love this card, but this is definitely a well-loved copy. This got a PSA 6. Speaking of Japanese promos, this is a Dark Venusaur from the Trainer magazine. This is the Game Boy promo. This looked like a very clean copy when we submitted it, hoping to get a 10, but this got a PSA 9. Bonnie from Forbidden Light, a full art card. This is not so much a popular waifu, but we want to get it slabbed because it looked like a clean copy. This got a PSA 10. Brock's Grit from Tag Bolt. This is the full art. This got a PSA 10. Speaking of full arts, we have the Rayquaza V from Blue Sky Stream. This is the full alt alternative rare. Beautiful card in English, but in Japanese it looks so much more beautiful. This got a PSA 10. Talking about waifus, we have Cynthia from Ultra Shiny GX. We bought this at a convention. We actually picked up a copy of this in Japan in PSA 10 already. Hoping we can get another PSA 10, that would be great. But this got a PSA 8. Moltres Hollow from Fossil. This looked like a very clean copy. We were hoping for a 10 on this, but this got a PSA 9. Speaking of Fossil cards, we have a Raichu first edition from Fossil. Beautiful card. Definitely want to get this slab because it is first edition. This is a PSA 8. Talking about fireworks and beautiful cards, look at this Alakazam in reverse hollow from Legendary Collection. Definitely a well-loved card, but we definitely want to get it slabbed for value. This card got a PSA 3. Dark Dragonite from Team Rocket Returns. This is the reverse hollow. We do have another version of this in the Cosmos, but this got a PSA 6. Speaking of Team Rocket Returns, we have a Rocket Suicune EX. Beautiful card. This got a PSA 7. Dragonite from Fossil, first edition. Like I said before, Dragonite sells extremely well for us. More than happy to get this slab, especially since it is a first edition card. This got a PSA 7. Here's another Dragonite Hollow version from Fossil. Not first edition, but this got a PSA 5. Rayquaza Delta Species. Beautiful card. Look at it popping out with all the shine in it. This got a PSA 7. And the last card from the submission, Mega Charizard EX from Flashfire. This is not the secret rare. This is just the ultra rare card. This got a PSA 4.
that is the PSA reveal of all the cards we got. I'm super excited that we got all those cards back. I don't even remember some of the cards that we sent. All I recall from that submission was the Shining Charizard, but all the full arts in Japanese. I was super ecstatic that we got them in 10s. If you guys are interested in any of these cards, whatever is still available will be up on our eBay store. There is a link to our eBay store provided in the video description. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see all of you guys in the next video.